Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to A Touch of Evil, the Banshee, turn 10. Okay, I don't think we made any errors last turn. I think we caught them all, so I think we're alright there. So our first player this turn is going to be Sara, the Bright Witch. And because she's Sara the Bright Witch, she has her special ability, which is Strength of Light, which means she gets a couple of investigation, which hopefully she'll be able to keep hold of this turn. So she's got 2 investigation. Righto, and she's first player, so let's get straight onto the hero phase and meet her at North Dock. And here she is at North Dock. So let's roll for movement. It doesn't fall out the cup. And she gets a 5. So I think actually she can get to the inn. 1, 2, 3, 4. She can get to the inn on 4. Let's go to the inn because we gain 2 investigation at the inn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that moves her to the inn. Okay, so let's zoom in. And here we are at the inn. And yes, it does gain us 2 investigation. There are no minions, so we don't have to fight anybody. So she's now up to 4 investigation. Cool. We need to get plenty of investigation. Hopefully we'll get no shadow trap movement, so she won't have to give them all to Valeria. Right, so she's at the inn. So she's done that. Is she going to heal a wound? No, because she hasn't got a wound. So let's do an inn encounter. Here's the deck. Quick shuffle just to make sure it's random. The Cross of Candor. Item, artifact, magic. +1 spirit. Once per fight round, you may pay 3 investigation to add your spirit to your combat for a single attack. What is good here is it's +1 spirit. We could give this to Valeria, and she would then be 4 spirit. I mean, I think we're planning to get the Widow Jessica for her anyway, but that +1 spirit would be good. And even though it's a cross, it is not holy. It's item, artifact, magic. So she would be able to have it, Valeria. But as it stands, it goes to Sara. Her spirit is now 5. Excellent. So we'll put the inn back. So that was a good encounter at the inn. What is next? Well, there's no investigation to be picked up. We're not going to heal a wound, we're not investigating an elder, we will not be buying a lair card or starting a showdown, and we're not going to exchange any cards. So that is it for Sara at the inn. Righto, our next player this round is Valeria, and she's in the icy waters, so let's move across. And here we are with Valeria on the coast board in the icy waters. Let's roll for movement. A 3, that's what we needed. Coolness. 3 move, that takes her to the beach, which is brilliant stuff. Right, let's zoom in on the beach. And here we are at the beach. Now, there's no minion, so we don't have to fight a minion. Now, what we are going to do, we're going to do things in slightly different order. You can do your actions in any order. Now, before, I've seen no reason to mess around with the order that I've been doing it in, but there is this time. What we're going to do first, as an action, is we are going to spend 4 investigation. So let's put this 5 back in, take 1 out, and we are going to buy the Widow Jessica with her 6 spirit. So, as part of her Hero of the People ability, for 4 investigation, she sort of becomes our ally. So we're going to do that. So she's now with Valeria, which is quite good really, because the widow lives on the beach in the widow's cottage. So she's gone to visit her. and she's now joined Valeria, which is cool. Now, why did I do that first? Well, the Widow Jessica means we can use her spirit, which is 6, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try and pick up these investigation for a next action, and we're going to use 6. Going to use her investigation of 6. So let's get 6 dice and see how many of these we can pick up. Now, I think because we're using the Widow Jessica's spirit, we can only use her 6. For example, we can't use the Founder's Journal to move it up 1. So, if you see what I mean. So, we're stuck with 6, but 6 is still more than Valeria can muster. She can only muster 3 at the moment. So, we're going to use these 6 dice when I find my dice cup. And she's going to try and pick up as many of these as possible. Damn. 2. Still, it's better than nothing. So she's picked up an extra 2. So that's not too bad. So, and she has got, so essentially the Widow only cost us 2 investigation because we managed to get 2 back. I was hoping for a few more, but never mind. Right, so we picked up as many as investigation as we can, so that's cool. Now we're going to encounter the space. The reason I've done it in this this way is, if you remember, Valeria keeps picking out that fog, and if she picked out the dead man's fog again, then we wouldn't be able to do anything else this turn. So I've made sure she's done those 2 things first. Now she's going to do the encounter. And we get 2 if by sea. A village encounter. Roll once on the villain's minion chart, re-rolling event results. So essentially we're going to get a shade and place that minion at the icy waters. That minion then moves ashore, roll randomly to determine which space it moves to. That's bad. That is bad. Right, so it's got to be a barrow shade because we got rid of the groundskeeper. That's at the icy waters. So we've got to suss out where it ends up. So a 5 or a 6, it'll go to the lighthouse. A 3 or a 4, it'll go to the beach. We don't want it going there. Or a 1 or a 2, it will go to the docks. The only good thing, if it goes to the beach, is it's not an ambush. But let's see where it's going to go. Oh, hang on. Put it here. You couldn't see that. It's there. But just say 3 to 4 is the beach. 5 to 6, it would go here to the lighthouse. 1 to 2, it goes to the docks. A 5 goes to the lighthouse. That's cool. We can put up with that. We can ignore it. So that was lucky. Right. So we've done that. Because it's a Tidewater village encounter, it goes back in the deck. I'm sad to say. But that is the end of Valeria's turn. She's not going to do. She's not going to start any sort of showdown or buy a lair card or anything else. She's got no wounds to heal. She's not going to trade anything. So that is the end of her hero phase. Let's get across to Eliza at the covered bridge. And here's Eliza in Shadowbrook at the covered bridge. Let's roll for movement. And miss the dice. Tower again. A 6. She does roll well on movement. She does roll well on movement. Where will 6 get her? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just not to the manor. Damn. So we'll go to the town hall instead. So she's gone to the town hall. Now there's no minion, so her actions, what sort of... I think she'll try and pick up the investigation first. Let's just try and go for that. So it is cunning, which is 4, 6. She's got 6 cunning, so she's not going to use the spirit. She's going to use cunning. She's got the Book of the Occult, +1 from the Magistrate's office, plus the 3 she started with, so she gets 6 dice. Come on, Eliza. So she got 1 5, so she's picked up 1. Rubbish. But at least she's got a single investigation, but she needs more than that. She needs more investigation. Right, we'll keep that 5, because it's happy. Keep the happy 5. And now we will look at the town hall encounter. So we draw 2 events, and we'll choose to keep one. Right, so the first one is a near miss. Play to force a hero, minion or a villain to re-roll all of their successful to hit rolls for 1 fight round. Or play to cancel any mystery card that is keyword death. Right. Just seeing if any of the ones we've got already have got a keyword death, but they haven't. So that's interesting. Let's see what the next one is. Strength of Will. Play immediately. Play this card on any hero. That hero immediately gains a +1 cunning marker. Well, I don't think anybody needs any more cunning, so we'll discard that one. And the one we've decided to keep is near miss. So if the villain during the showdown gets a really good roll, we'll make sure it re-rolls all its dice, I think, all the successful ones. So we'll put that down with the rest. That's the one we're going to keep. Right, but we've got to roll a d6 now. We've got to get above a 1 or a 2, otherwise we get a mystery card. A 6. She's amazing. So we don't get a mystery card. So that's brilliant. That's the end of that. We've done the investigations already. We're not going to heal a wound. We're not going to investigate elders, buy a lair card, start a showdown, or exchange any cards. So that is it for the hero phase. We haven't really cracked on as much as I would like, but we needed to get a few more investigation that round and we didn't. But hey ho, there we go. Let's get on with the mystery phase. And here we are, ready for the mystery phase. So where is everybody? Well, our first player was Sara. She's at the inn. We've got Valeria, who's at the beach. And we have got Eliza, who's at the town hall. Righto. So, minion movement. Actually, nothing moves. We've got a minion, the Barrow Shade, but if you actually have a look on the Banshee minion chart, it doesn't say anything about him moving, so he stays where he is. So he's stuck at the lighthouse, so we can safely ignore him, I think. Right, after that, we have got KO'd heroes being revived. Nobody's KO'd. Banshee recovers a d6 of wounds, but it hasn't lost any wounds, so that's fine. Then we get straight onto the Advanced Cooperative Mystery Phase chart. What will we get this time? Let's find out. 2 black dice. 10. That is an ambush. Oh, not again. Oh. Ambushes are just appalling. It's got to be... we've got to roll on the minion chart, haven't we? We've got to roll a d6 and add their honour. Blah, blah, blah. Oh no, that's the cunning. Yeah, so it's got to be a Barrow Shade. Right, who's going to get the lowest roll? Oh, damn, I hate this one. Sara's cunning is 2. Yeah, it's normally Sara who gets this, isn't it? 3. We're not going to roll any others because nobody else can get lower than 3. Thanks to that appalling roll. So, it's poor old Sara, who's once again attracted a Barrow Shade, and it's an ambush. So let's zoom in and let's see the bad news. And here we are at the inn, where Sara is once again getting ambushed by a barrow shade. Right, just to remind everybody what happens, the barrow shade's got 3 fight dice, but it's doubled because it's an ambush, so that's 6. And it also gets an extra one because of bloody full moon. So 7 fight dice for the barrow shade. Poor old Sarah's only got 4. She can only fight with her base spirit, so she doesn't get any ability pluses from cards or anything like that cross she just got. She just gets her base 4. So 4 against 7. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, that's not too bad actually. It's only 1 hit. We've got 1 hit, so that's 1 wound each. And as we go into the second part of the fight round, we're not going to fight. Oh, it's 2 wounds because we rolled a 1. We got roll a 1, that's 2 wounds. So 2 wounds, but as we go into the second fight round, she's going to escape. So she's going to move there, right? This goes off the board because it was an ambush. And the net result of all that is we've got 2 wounds, but at least she hasn't been knocked out, because if you'd been knocked out, then it would have been shadow trap movement. Double shadow trap movement because of Veil of Darkness, so we've got away with that one. We'll take the 2 wounds, thank you very much. So that's cool. So rather not have that happen, but 2 wounds is better than getting knocked out. At least I remembered we could escape this time. So that's okay. Right, let's zoom out and we'll carry on with the rest of the mystery phase. There we go. That's okay. Cool. Righto. So no need for a cut there. Just a simple zoom has done the business. Right. So we've done the mystery chart. So next, it's the mystery card. A chill wind. Mystery weather. When this card is in play, all heroes are -1 fight dice, minimum of 1. Limit 1 weather card in play at a time. Discard any other weather card that's already in play. That is bad. -1 fight dice. We need to get rid of that. I'm just checking if there's a weather card in play. There isn't. Valeria's going to take a wound because she's going to put this onto the pendant. So that's going on the Loveless pendant. We don't want that one. And she's taking a wound. Remember, she's got 2 extra wounds from endurance, so I think we can afford to take that one. So that's good. Right. Okie dokie, so that is it for the mystery phase. Let's move the first player marker. Valeria will be first next turn. And that is the end of turn 10. Not a good turn, to be honest. Not a good turn. We didn't pick up as many investigation as I wanted. Eliza definitely needs... She's only got 1 investigation. She definitely needs more before we can start a showdown. In fact, I was thinking, you know, getting an extra weapon, but I think as soon as we've got enough investigation on each of our heroes, then let's just go for it. Let's get somebody to the crossroads. Maybe Sara, who's here. I mean, she's got 2 wounds now, which is a real pain. She could go back to the inn to heal 1 of those, I suppose. So that's not too bad. Don't want to really spending 3 investigation to do it, if I'm honest. And we can't really go to the doctor's office, thanks to Dr. Manning being under the Order's influence. So, pretty much stuck at doing it at the inn, really. So, damn. Valeria's already at the beach. So, really... Mind you, she has got the Widow Jessica with her now. So the Widow Jessica at the start of a fight round could actually heal that. Yeah, actually, if we go into a showdown, we can start healing ourselves anyway, can't we? Pretty much, especially if we take Dr. Manning with us. So perhaps that's not so bad after all. It's not ideal, but we'll see. We'll see anyway. But as I say, we didn't get enough investigation, not half as much as I wanted. We did get a good event card with near miss, I suppose, so that's not too bad. But I just get the feeling we're treading water now. I think we may have to start the showdown. We just need investigation for Eliza. So, oh, damn. Right, anyway. Yes, I don't think there's much more to be said, really. Other than, if you've spotted any mistakes, as normal, please do let me know in the comments below. And I'll try and fix it before next turn. That is, if I don't notice in the editing myself. Yes, so thanks very much. That was turn 10. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks very much for all the subscriptions, for all the views, and for all the support. It is very much appreciated, as always. And once again, a big thank you to all those people who've gone across to Board Game Links. We've now got 84 likes, and we're 34th. We're up to the heady heights of 34th in the table, which is brilliant. Thank you very much. And yes, I hope that you will join me for turn 11 of A Touch of Evil, the Banshee. But until then, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.